Hummingbird has come to Singapore to nest and roost. Well, it's not really a bird, but a company with big wings because it set up a 40,000 square plant or nest in Singapore. Hummingbird Bioscience is leading a bold new way of engineering precision biotherapeutics that can define the future of precision medicine.
So joining us on Singapore Today, we have Chief Financial Officer Josh House and Chief Development Officer Leah DiMascio from Hummingbird Bioscience. Hi, and welcome to Singapore Today. Can you tell us what exactly precision medicine is?
Hi, yes, this is Leah. Would be happy to talk about that. Precision medicine is really identifying the precise cause of a disease at the cellular level. So that could be something like a genetic mutation or a misformation in a protein that results in some sort of disease state. We're most focused in the area of cancer. So it would be some sort of mutation that results in the growth of cancer.
Josh, can you tell us what we can expect from this office and research facility here in Singapore, and how soon before it's fully operational?
Yeah, thanks for your question. It is fully operational today, and we are celebrating the grand opening today, about a year actually after it was opened, because it's the first chance we've all been able to gather together because of COVID. So as you mentioned, it's 40,000 square feet, integrated lab and office space. And we have integrated end-to-end antibody discovery, engineering, pharmacology, mass spec, and production labs. And so you can expect kind of everything related to antibody production short of, manufacturing them at clinical and commercial scale. We have about 130 personnel based in Singapore across the science functions I mentioned, plus a lot of corporate functions as well. So finance, legal, and HR are based in the offices as well.
All right, everyone's here. Leah, Hummingbird is a leading startup in the field of precision biotherapeutics for cancer and autoimmune diseases. These diseases are traditionally difficult to treat, but with data science and next-gen therapies, what sort of new possibilities can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, just the sheer amount of data being generated on disease states is really incredible. And with the advances in data science, we're much more readily able to mine that data. And that can impact everything from identification of targets, which can modulate disease, to identification of the most appropriate molecules to drug those targets, and then finally to identification of the most appropriate patients. So really from end to end, these types of advances should really speed the development of new therapies to improve patients' lives. And hopefully make for more successful drug candidates entering the market.
Josh, Singapore has a thriving and supportive biotech ecosystem. Was that the main pull factor in choosing Singapore as your base, or were there other reasons involved in this decision-making for Hummingbird to set up a major base here?
Absolutely. And there are always personal considerations. And our two co-founders, Piers and Jerome, were living in Singapore at the time. But I think if you're starting a science-first company like Hummingbird, there needs to be that ecosystem you mentioned. And so a few things you kind of look for are there the scientific talents available for hire to join your company? And the answer in Singapore is obviously in droves, yes. There's also, I think, really strong support from the Singapore government and government-related entities to support nascent companies like Hummingbird in their growth, and so that's been a critical success factor for Hummingbird as well. So, absolutely, it was the attractiveness of the ecosystem that led to the decision to start Hummingbird here and to grow it here.
And Josh, you already have over 100 employees. Leah said that just now. How will you be tapping into Singapore's local talent pool when it comes to the biotech sector?
The employee base here is world class, and our lab based staff are full of PhDs and MDs, And we have been really pleased with the level of talent available in the science. But it's not just the science. It's my finance team are all based in Singapore. And we have world-class finance talent here. The HR team is all here. And so we look forward to continuing that growth across all functional areas in Singapore.
Leah, just a few hours ago, UK scientists reported about a new type of cancer therapy that uses a common virus to infect and destroy harmful cells. It's showing big promise in early human trials, with one patient's cancer vanishing while others saw their tumors shrink. How exciting is this news for you?
Yeah, I mean, this is an idea that I think has been in consideration for quite some time, that you can actually, kind of use a virus that will destroy the cancer cells, but that will also in turn drive an immune response to further kind of destroy additional cancer cells that have not been targeted at the site. So I think, this is encouraging. I think it's probably a very early stage study. So more information and data is needed to really determine how much promise there will be here.
Chief Financial Officer Josh House and Chief Development Officer Leah DiMascio from Hummingbird Bioscience.